the mechanics of tilting and so forth. Who's having problems? Because don't be afraid to ask, because your problems are most everybody's problems. Yes?
So, short, John's a little bit taller. I noticed that when I come around, it's hard for me to get my leg over, but if I take this hand and actually push his knee under, that kind of helps me because I'm a little shorter.
Sometimes you have to do that. But watch this. Come here. Do it to me. What I want you guys to first do is your foot be on the hip, okay? And what you're gonna do is look, the lapel has 3 pulling points. It's down with the lapel, it's forward with the skirt, and then somewhere in between, it's this whole section that pulls the lat and twist, okay? So your right hand hold. So as he sits up, he's gonna pull right here. Yes, you see how it helps you up? He's gonna pull and punch, okay? Yes. So he's gonna swing, pull, and punch, good. Yes, now look, you don't even have to push. What you need to do is you need to scoot your hip in as this knee comes over. Yes, 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 right there. Now start hipping out. Look, because you're trying to, yes, and I'm like resisting here. He could probably, yes. And now scoot your hip out, and we'll go shin to shin. See, it's got me on one line, scoot the hip out more. Yeah, good. And now, slowly, you're gonna just like come up on your left hand, and now you're gonna hop up, so this foot's like, yeah, and yeah, now come up on that foot, yes. And now from here, he's gonna like be driving the shin and the foot down right here. Couple things happen. The knees are together. That's really what he wants. He can let go and can now go into an S mount. Or he can backstep. Okay? Either one, he gets the arm. From here, he's got a whole world of submission. If he backsteps, because the knees are together, he can now go backwards into a north-south matrix. Does that make sense? What I found helps, John, come here. What I found helps to get that knee over, because in the beginning, that was my real biggest obstacle. And I realized that the further I am away, the harder it is for me to get the knee over. So the more my head dipped that way, the easier it was just to lift my knee above his knee, because I'm pulling this one in. So look, so as I kind of sit up, I'm gonna swing out, pull, and punch. Feet, look, here. So you shelf it, okay? If I'm here and I fall, now it's like, because he's gonna be pushing. So here it's like, you gotta, look, here, step, look, watch. Look, if I'm here, see how it's easier to bring it across the more you scoot in, okay? Now from here, my foot's on his leg, okay? One more time. See how that immediately goes over? Reach. Yep. Sometimes they stand up. And now you gotta stand up, because now you gotta be driving down. You have the whole shin across. And it turns into that battle, and it's who wants the top position more. Does anybody else have any questions?
How do you decide to go to this, the shin to shin, versus all the other?
That's a good question, which leads me to the actual primary setup that you're gonna do, okay? John, let me have you. What I really wanna do primarily is not that. I just wanted you guys to go into that, which is kinda the shin, scissor sweep type of a get up. So you put the knee down. What I wanna do is, I wanna tilt him backwards, like a scissor sweep. Sit up and punch, feed, foot comes up here, and I want to be here, okay? And I want to just do this, right here. As I begin to drive my shin across, and then get here. Okay, see his knees are pinned together, and I let go of the lapel. He's not in a very good position here. I probably wouldn't go for S-mount effectively here, because it's hard for me to twist my foot. But what I could do is that I could just begin to get him in a mount right here, okay? And what I like to do is just dismount and keep turning. If they want to stay flat, like he tries to stay flat, I just want to keep it flat here. But what I'm gonna do is, okay, to get here, I keep the head, put the knee on the belly here. They typically turn. And then I go right back to it here. Yeah, and then I look, see what he's defending here. Because I look and he's, ooh, okay. And then I can go here, I can go here, I can take this Kimura. This one is pretty. The other. That was a slice, I shouldn't do this. But what I want you guys to do is tilt them to the left. One more time. And all in one motion. So you're gonna go like this. I don't care whether they're standing or what. This is standard one guard. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000, 11 1,000, 12. Right there. From here, you do it. And that's not here. And take his arm, whatever. Does that make sense? Fold them like a feet. Aaron, buddy. Aaron loves to just step right in with that knee. So he sets himself up for the one guard. Aaron loves this. Whether he's standing, you can do it standing. Look, we're here. Look. De la Hiva. Push him away. Grab the lapel here. I'm already sitting up. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 9 1,000. He died at some point. But you get what I'm saying. Now, one thing very important that I was missing when I started doing this is tilting. The second I do this, I immediately tilt and my foot catches right back here. It's very, very important. And you tilt all in one motion. Look, up, punch, pass, the knee comes up, tilt, and that foot catches the back of his knee as I begin to tighten all of this up here. Because from here, I can begin to just take him backwards this way. And I gotta push this leg underneath mine. Okay, so his knees go together. Make sense? His knees go through here, okay? Coming up an X guard. And his foot can extend me. Look here, he's got X guard. Not what I want, but not very hard to pass. If you know, understand. So one more time. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, right here. And now this foot, see how I go kind of head down as I drive this foot. You're an ass now. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Here. Yeah, go here. And then I gotta go here. Don't go for this. This is 50-50 maybe. This is 100%. Okay. Okay. If this misses off the head, let's say he's holding his collar with the top hand. Hold your collar. Watch. Yeah. And he's fishing with this hand, so and he just hooks here and he pulls it over his head. There you go. So you go from one to the other. Okay? And now feet locked, controlling the head. From here it's your world. What you could try is dangling coyote. Yes. Because right here, look, I could just keep pulling. Yeah. I mean, where's he gonna go, really? You know what I mean? Yeah, just careful which way you go.
Not that way.
Not that way. How about that way? You know which way I like? Is this way. Look. Yeah, so you can play with it, but the point is, get that sweep. Last one. Tilting, all one motion. Back leg down, front leg up. So here, it's hard to sit up. Tilt, sit, punch. And then my right foot has to go past his hip, right there. As I lift up, here, and pull, here. Now the question was, when would I go for that get up? Is as I'm trying to get here, slide to the back, trying to pull him, he posts his right hand on the mat. Yes, and he tries to stay up. That's when you do that. Because some guys have very good base, and it's very difficult to sweep them, even though you have them on that one line, okay? And when they post with that hand, so you don't have to keep fighting for that hand, you just get up. But you gotta scoot your hip out, so your shin to shin, and you just basically come up and drive your foot forward. Okay, let's go, 1, 2, 3. Try to work with each other and help each other.